I don't want to do that. Alright, well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the Impractical playthrough. So, we are very, very close to the end of this thing. We are almost done. So if I go to the other screen, so you can see on the map, things are getting very low. Last time we did the Spirit Temple, we were pretty much done. We just have to find the boss key and beat the boss. And after that, we just go back and beat Shadow, and then we just head straight to Ganon. So we're almost there. So yeah, today's part, we are going straight into the Shadow Temple. We're not wasting any time. We're getting right into it. I've been playing this song the entire game, this warp song, like countless times, but now it's finally pertinent, and we're finally actually heading to the place in question where it was like originally meant to be used. So the last like item I need, pretty much, my item is I'm just missing the boss key to the Spirit Temple. That is it. So we'll see how it goes. My hypothesis is that it has to be in here. I'm saying now we can do that. Remember what I was doing before? I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot with the fire arrows, and it didn't work. No, none of that now. Just like, nope, let me use that den flyer. Let me get this thing done. Get it rolling. Look at that Shadow Temple. We're finally here. Now I do have to admit yet again, I have I am using a new controller. I'm not even using the same controller as last time. Remember when I said, oh, I'm using a new controller? I'm using a different one even from that one. But the advantage of this one is that it is wireless. So there's no wire tangling. I'm playing like there's nothing wrong. I can like relax. I can get back. I could be playing this game on my couch if I wanted to. It's like I have no limits. The monitor is just the beginning. Bats. Why did it have to be bats? Oh, okay. Okay. So this opens up a very, very interesting question. So, oh wait, do I still have the thing? I think I still have the trial. I have to do the trial, so it doesn't matter anyway. But that's good to have that one. But I was like, do I get to skip the trials? But I forgot there's still that barrier. So unfortunately, we're still doing the trials because I didn't skip that. I didn't take that option off. What's this guy? Stop beating me. God dang it. Come over here. What? Watch this. Oh. Completely butchered that. Watch this as I proceed to get just attacked. Ah, stop. I'm trying to live. Move. Get out the way. There we go. This chest usually has the hover boots in it, so let's see what it's got. Okay. Pretty happy about that Ganon's one, because... But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, though. That's the thing that's funny about it. It's like, yeah, I got it. Well, I still have to beat the entire dungeon, though. It's like on one hand I got chocolate, but on the other hand it was dark chocolate. It's like, did I win? Nobody wins when it's dark chocolate. Well, I can't say because people do. Some people do like dark chocolate, but... Like, all you dark chocolate lovers out there, like... I've tried. But this doesn't cut it. Okay, let's see if I remember this. This one. Only those with the sacred feet may pass. Okay, I need to remember what the solution was to this one. Oh, there we go. I should get the... I'm gonna need this out, so keep it anyway. I don't think I forgot about what I mentioned a while ago. I'm still pretty mad that I started this randomizer when I did, because I'm really jealous of all these updates I've been seeing for this Ocarina Time one. Like, there's so much stuff that would have been really useful for this one. Like, easily right away, the option where you can have the D-pad. Like, you need the D-pad as extra, like, items inventory, kind of like a 3DS version. It's like, that alone is like, would make things so much easier. Because then, for dungeons like Water Temple, none of this, garbage of, okay, we gotta switch to, we gotta pause the game, put the iron boots on, then unpause the game, move 5 feet, then we gotta pause the game again, take them off. Like, none of that's there. It's, oh, I want iron boots? Alright, let me hit one button. Oops. And we can't do anything just yet. Oh, that's where it was. It was right there. What? Oh, man. Ah. Sorry yet again with this flashing screen. This happened also on the last part. And it is still something on my end. I don't know what's causing it. I have tried like reinstalling. Hey. Cool. Alright now. So we have our finale for this episode. But getting back to my point, like I've tried numerous different things to fix this thing, and I don't know what it is. If you know, email me at this web zone here with the solutions, because I need to know. Please, my eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tired. Just keep sitting here in traffic on the Queensboro Bridge. Okay, no, I'm not living the King of Queens intro, but yeah, I don't know what this issue is. You probably are not even seeing it because I've edited it out, but it's very vibrant and hurts. Speaking of things that don't hurt, what item is this? Oh, it kind of does hurt because I forgot to mention before I started this episode, I went to the item shop and bought a bunch of stuff, and all of the stuff included was a bunch of bombs and bomb shoes. So in that aspect, it does kind of hurt because it's like, damn, I just had to spend a lot of money. Now it's wasted. No, I sound like Bill Clinton there. Oh man, I can't use no bomb shoes. Oh, why'd I have to go buy more bomb shoes? I could have just waited. Bill Clinton's is a real big fan of randomizers. Hillary, you'll never believe what I found. I found the hover boots in the Great Deku Tree. If you don't know, you don't get that item too much later in the game. Sir, why are you voting for this guy? Oh, he knows his stuff. I watched him play a Randomizer series. I thought it was gonna be in the year 2050, getting presidents. People keep making this joke, but at some point it's gonna happen. At some point, we're gonna get to a point there's gonna be a YouTube president. Ray William Johnson is president of the United States of America. Alright, that's what I get for going off topic. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That is the end of all politics, of all YouTube talk. Although I did have something lined up a second ago on YouTube Talk, but I'm going to withhold myself from saying it. Now this sucks. Like I just started this part and already I'm like, can it end? Because I want to hear that dumb little King of Queens intro. So baby, all my life I will be driving home to down, 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 down. Like, I don't know. Now that intro is in my head. Oh god, these fights. These fights shouldn't be hard at all. I mean, how much health I have, like this fight isn't an issue, but on 3 hearts, this fight sucked. This was actually, to be completely honest, this was the hardest dungeon in the game. And had I gotten to that 3 heart, playthrough, this would have been it. Like, actually, I guess I can mention that now. I was definitely gonna mention it in that playthrough. So the first time I got here, and I probably mentioned this earlier in the playthrough if I did. Dang it. And if I did, oh well. I'll keep it brief then. But when I first played the Ocarina of Time 3 hard, I tried a challenge on it. I did it on 3DS version because you know it's convenient. It's on the go. I can just play it for a few minutes, put it away. I figured, you know what? I'd played it a bunch and I wanted to try a challenge. So I did a 3 hard. And it was going pretty okay for the most part. I got through most of the dungeons fine. I had, of course, had my issues in some spots. I remember Fire Temple got a bit challenging at times. Water Temple, specifically the Dark Link fight, was the one that gave me a little issue here and there. I did have to end up cheesing that one. And the other one that got me was Shadow Temple. And it was all the Stalfos fights. They just, for some reason, really just gave me trouble. And I think it's just because they do a lot of damage, and the 3 heart is pretty much, you get hit by them, game over. So it was a mix of... It was a mix of that, and it just... It was a real pain to deal with. It took a long time. Like, I'm talking, it took a while. I wasn't counting the amount of attempts, but it was definitely a problem. even Bongo Bongo is kind of hard too. Like it was this whole thing. And had I done the challenge playthrough, it probably would have been the same because it was pretty tough. So maybe for your benefit, it's like, okay, well, you don't have to see me die 1,000 times, but it was pretty interesting watching that fight because I didn't do it the cheese way. I didn't go about it doing some of the kind of more easier methods to get through that. I bought all those bombs, and look what happened. I don't know why I keep going for these because I'm not collecting any of them anymore. I remember, I think in one episode I was like, you know, I'm not collecting these anymore. I'm just gonna stop, and I kept going for them. I think really it doesn't matter if I tell the game like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like my hands are gonna keep going for them. It's just ingrained in my skull in a Zelda game to just not skip everything. Like in Link to the Past, I can't just play the game and say, you know what, I'm not gonna go for these items this time. I'm just gonna skip them. It's hard to actually skip stuff in that game, for me at least. But Zelda's also just one of those games. Like it's a completionist like game series. Like for those who love completing everything, like it's the perfect series. There's just so much to collect, and it's really like where the fun of the game comes. too, so I'm not surprised, but I find it funny. It's like, even when I said I'm not gonna collect anymore, I'm still doing it. Foundational key. Okay. The only thing in the room? I believe it is. Alright, let's get out. I think that's everything. I'm checking right now on the seed. I'm not on the seed. I'm checking on my map, kind of to see what chests I got, to make sure I got everything. Okay, I got that. Imagine doing all this without the lens of truth, just winging it. I almost wanted to see it, like, to try that myself. Just like, you know what would happen if I just skip that and try and get through some of these hard things. I have tried in Majora's Mask. If you remember in Snowhead, there's the area when you get the Lens of Truth. There are these platforms that that you can get to, like oh my God. Pretty much like the feathers fall on the floor and you're able to get the path and get through it. But when you come back after getting Lens of Truth, it's gone. So you have to use. It pretty much says like you have to use the item to get through it. And I tried getting to that area without it, and it was a challenge, but it was a little too much for me. I couldn't. I kind of forgot. If you're wondering what I was trying to say, the name of the owl. It's like just not. It's not coming to me. It's on screen right now, but like it's just not coming to me. And like I don't know why. Like in my head, I was thinking Sahasrara, which is like no, that's the guy from Link to the Past. It's like I can say his name, but I can't remember the bird's name, which is funny. Like 90% of people don't even like know how to say that guy's name. I might be saying it wrong. It's like, it's too bad. I'm still going to call him Sahasrara, unless I'm like completely just wrong on that one. Let me wait. See, look how easy this would have been if I had that little quick select. I could just hit down on the D-pad, boom. I'm across. I'm across in seconds. Oh, this room. This should be fun. Oh, that didn't work. Now it'll work. There we go. I get to manage out too. And the convenience of this wireless controller, like it, from humble beginnings, from using that awful controller like the entire game to like now using this, feels good. Let the wind take you to a secret path. Skip those. Scary enemies. Stop. All this stuff like this got me. The re-dead scared me. Oh, that's a good way to get that in that little battle. Still getting these. And now we're almost to the part which kept me for the longest time on this dungeon. Pushing this. Alright. Oh, I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Oh. Instinctively, I was like, oh, Ocarina's gonna be on the right. Wasn't there and threw me off. I remember as a kid, sometimes it's small stuff that blows me away, and it's not even thing like crazy at the end of the day. I remember as like a little kid when I found out the Triforce in the Zelda games. Like, wait, it's just the 3 triangles. It's like, oh. Now I felt so still. I was like, oh, should I not realize that? But here's the part right here. This is the sequence that, keep in mind, I was on for like half a week. Like right there, that would have been it. that would have been it right there. I would have been dead already. I would have to start over the rest of the dungeon to come back here to get another attempt. I mentioned it. I think I mentioned even earlier in this playthrough. I mentioned it probably definitely in that Link to the Past Randomizer playthrough series. But okay, what was it again that I needed to do for this? Was it or was it I had to burn this? I always forget on these puzzles. Yeah, just burn it. You didn't have to burn me. I would have let you go. Oh, I'm alive. Time to get you. Wow, I got the compass. All right. Just to check to make sure there's nothing there. I'm switching to regular boots. Alright, just one more. Kobe. Alright, I got it this time. Good thing I was actually right. It always feels good when you get to like the end of a Zelda game. You're just like extremely rich. The only Zelda game where it's not like that is Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Because Wind Waker you gotta spend like so many rupees to get that. You got all those maps for the Triforce side quest, and then Twilight Princess. We're using that suit, the one that's made of gold and it like requires rupees. You're really not gonna have rupees in. That's the only thing. That suit like really sucked. Like I never used it in Twilight Princess. I just stuck to the regular like just mail the game gives you. Or if I wanted to spice things up, I'd use the Zora armor, which looked pretty cool, albeit not as cool as the one in this game, which is just a recolored Kokiri Forest tunic. But I was like, man, that tunic sucks. It's like, why have a tunic that just that uses rupees like that? But it's like you walk kind of slow too. Like, what's this, Fallout 3? Like, stop. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the point when they do a Twilight Princess randomizer. I don't know if I'd play that one, because my knowledge of that game is definitely not as good as compared to this one. Even though from what you've probably seen, it's like, wait, you have knowledge on this game? But Twilight Princess has more stuff. Hey, look at that. That's what I forgot. I was like, I got every item. It's like, no, I forgot the golden gauntlets. Okay, so now I've got pretty much everything. Okay, I think that's it. That's pretty brave, just standing there like that. Good thing his math's right on that he's new. Okay, if I stand here, it'll be in just the right amount of space that I won't die. Man, Scarecrow song has not worked once in this game. Uh-oh. Alright, well there's a chest I missed somewhere. Oh, there's a room full of chests I missed. Alright, well, time to go do some backtracking. We got some keys to find. Alright, here we go. This is where that last chest was. Or not the last chest of the dungeon. But this is where that chest was I missed. In the molehill over here. Oh, I have the dungeon map now, so now I can see where that those last few chests are. Okay. Floor 3. Looks like we got some exploring to do. Okay, so we're back on the right track now. Can't believe I missed this one. Like, I didn't even look in this direction at all. Like, so, come on, John. It's like I was as oblivious as these giant invisible blades. Dang him. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. Well, with that mystery solved out of the way, now let's go finish this dungeon. So, I'll see you back at that spot. Ow. Ow. Yeah, about that. Alright, well, let's go. And look at that. There goes Shadow Temple. No, that was kind of scary. Alright, now for the cool intro, which we're sadly probably... Is it going to play? Aww. I love the intro to this boss. I just love this boss engine. This is a really cool boss. I love that they kind of brought it back in some form in Wind Waker. I don't know. I took no boots. Oh. Dang, I mean the darkness. Oh, yeah, I need, like, what are you doing, John? It's like I'm just so excited to get over here. It's like I forgot everything. Stop pimp slapping me. Alright, this should be it. Aw. Now it's it. Oh. I love how every time I say it now it's... This will be a funny boss to die on. This boss is actually really easy. Alright. See, if I had the big Goron sword, that would have been done much faster. Like that sword does a lot of damage. Alright, bud. Fight's done. Anyways, that's good. Alright. What do we get? Oh my gosh. We finally got it. Look how late into the game I finally got my first tunic. This is like the second to last part of the series. And now it's like, oh, well, we'll give you that. So here's the moment of truth. I'm going to put this on now. If you remember all the way back in part 1, I said I set this to random. So I don't know what it is. Let's see what color it could have been. It's pretty alright. I think for the time being, though, we'll stick to the traditional colors I've kind of kept with. Alright, so there's only one more thing to do now. Actually, I can't get into that. No, it works out either way. Fuck, I gotta... I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm handing in my keys and my shirt to the Zelda fan club. It's like, you don't know the song to get to the desert. What are you, a new Zelda fan? Yeah, we're gonna finish Spirit right now. No wasting time. Now we're ready. Alright, well, Howie's got to get back to the room before the boss, so I'll meet you there. Let you at least save some time. Alright, let's hit it. Let's finish it off. How far along are these guys? See? Easy. Man, this theme still... this dungeon theme is still so good. Dang it. Right, now I'm in the right spot. Oh. That's almost like over here. That's going pretty slow. Run, Link, run. Dang it. Come on. The lighting on... I really like how the lighting is on this. Like when the red thing goes and like it's supposed to be the fire, like that little orange hue it has. Like that's the thing that I kind of was really impressed with this game, with the lighting. Like, it had some pretty good lighting, especially like when it had like fires and like dark. I always thought it looked really cool. But there's a game that kind of surprisingly has pretty decent lighting at times. Is Donkey Kong 64. Like it's anything that's like, wow, this is mind blowing, but just like for pretty decent. See you later. For like pretty decent, just lighting for N64, it looks pretty good. Like the best like example of like that showcases that like thing actually does look pretty. Like the game looks pretty alright in that case. Is there's a mod of Super Mario 64 where they pretty much put that game inside all of the Donkey Kong 64 maps. So you're playing Super Mario 64, but you're jumping around in DK64 maps. And just seeing like the lighting on it, it's like, man, like it feels off. And it's like you hate to say it, it's like DK64 had pretty good lighting. Yeah, that DK64. Alright, one more cycle should be it. Game's like, nah, we'll give you time. There we go. Alright, there's the fight. And that was the final fight of like, the main dungeons. Save me the time. Oh, no, didn't matter. And I can already put what it is. Like, it's obviously going to be the water medallion. Actually, no, it's the wind medallion. Yes, it was you who discovered the wind medallion. The long lost medallion from Zelda Ocarina. All right, well this is a long part, and just need to think, okay, it's finally over. I can finally go on. We're not done just yet. We've still got 2 more things to do before we call it quits. Don't worry, they are very short, but there are 2 things that need to be done before we can continue. And you should already know what it's going to be. You know what the thing I'm doing right now, in the end, is actually pointless. But for completion's sake, I have to do it. Okay, do I have to enter Kakariko from the other way? I'm trying to get Nocturne's Shadow right now. That's the only song in the game I don't have. No, Forest Meadow. Because I beat water, I should get it. Here we go. Alright, well now we have menu out of forest. So now we can warp to the forest. And we don't need to do that. But for completion's sake, I have every song, which that's pretty nice. Okay, Twin Roba is complete. Okay, well, I don't need that. Yeah, there's the hot water one. Yeah, and for light arrows, bundle of arrows, like the game knew, it's like, well, you're gonna need these in this next dungeon, so be ready. Yeah, I guess we can save. But yeah, that's gonna do it right now. Just look at this. From humble beginnings to having this entire board filled out to pretty much being completely empty. We are at the finish line. Like, this is actually it. On this next part, we're going straight into Ganon's castle and we're finishing the randomizer once and for all. So we will be finished with it. And I'll have much more to say in that next part, but yeah, we got all this. We already have the boss key, so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, we made it. I still find it very funny that I still don't know where that sword tunic is. I don't know where that is. I don't know where the big Goron sword is. Wherever the ice arrow is. We'll figure out, because there's 15 chests in Ganon's tower, so we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me here now. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'm John, and see you later.